So hey guys, TJ back here. I just wanted to talk about something. I've talked about Star Wars on this channel a little bit. I've talked about Call of Duty and my opinions on the franchise. But now I want to talk about comic books and more or less nerd level stuff. Now, most people, I'm going to tell you right now, right off the bat, I love comic books. DC and Marvel are both good in my opinion. I prefer some of Marvel stuff to DC stuff, but I love them both. God damn it. Anyway, of course I'm recording this while I'm playing, obviously, because that's how I record all my videos. But I try my best to keep the commentary flowing and not stale and boring and bullshit. So, Marvel. I think most of us can agree that Marvel, as of right now, in terms of comic book movies and stuff like that, Marvel's dominating shit, especially with their MCU. I mean, yeah, a lot of the stuff is pretty basic, you know. Oh, the world's ending, or we gotta save it, whatever. I mean, like, no one ever said that, but that's the gist of what's going on with some of their stuff. Like, for example, you have the first, so it started back in like '08, I think it was '08 or '09 with Iron Man. And I gotta tell you, back when of course I watched Iron Man when I had sight. I lost my sight in like 2013, 2014-ish area. So watching Iron Man in theaters was just like, holy shit, this is awesome. This is the most badass thing I've ever seen, you know. And now Marvel stuff is still awesome. Oh, I died. Well, I fucking suck, so who cares? Marvel stuff is still awesome, okay? You know, I have Civil War on Blu-ray, I have Age of Ultron on Blu-ray, I have Captain America, what's the second one called? The Winter Soldier, I have Iron Man 3, 2, and 1. You know, I have all the Marvel stuff. The only ones I haven't watched out of all the Marvel movies, all of them, have been Thor: The Dark World and Guardians of the Galaxy. And in fact, I have Guardians of the Galaxy on Blu-ray on my desk right next to me. I just keep forgetting to watch it. I've heard it's good, but I just haven't, I haven't either made the time for myself to watch it, or I've just been, lazy and wanted to play games more. In fact, I think what I'll do is I'll just, after I'm done recording this video, I actually will hop off Black Ops and watch Guardians. Hold on one second.
Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
A most unfortunate turn of events. The death of the German is regrettable.
Okay, so
I fear the path ahead may be more treacherous.
anyway, so let me break away from the awesomeness that is Marvel and let's go to DC. Now I'm doing this by movies as of right now. I'll get into the comics in a little bit. DC's movies as of right now, I will say honestly, I'm not too impressed by them. I mean, yeah, I've grown up with like 8-9 years of Marvel being kick-ass and shit, but DC, what they're doing is they're trying to catch up to Marvel, and let me tell you, it's for what they're trying to do. I understand why, money, they're trying to, put their big names out there, they're big superheroes, but excuse me. And, Batman, Superman, all that stuff. I'm gonna tell you, I haven't seen Suicide Squad. I want to just to see how it is. But Batman v Superman, I gotta tell you, in the theater I liked it, but when I have the Blu-ray extended version that I guess is rated R, I didn't really notice much of a difference. But anyway, so I have that edition, and let me tell you, it gives some more context to other scenes and stuff, but overall, Batman v Superman in the theater was cool. Don't get me wrong, it was badass, but like with my sound system at home and everything, and listening to it with the scripted audio, I was just like, meh. Like a lot of DC stuff, I'm just meh about. Marvel, I can go back and watch it. you know, time and time again. Like Age of Ultron, I watched like 4 or 5 times right now on Blu-ray.
I require ammunition.
That is honestly stupid how slow the fucking health recharge is in this game. It's really fucking stupid. But anyway, so let's see, what was I thinking? I really honestly should have just written down some notes, and so I can keep myself on track so I don't lose it. More or less like a script, I guess. Not even really a script, just you know, little bullet points or notes. Anyway, so DC stuff. Let's just straight up. Let's not beat around the bush. I'm not as enthralled as I am with Marvel, but I do see what they're trying to do, and I respect them for that. And some, you know, their movies so far, you know, the Batman trilogy by Christopher Nolan was really good. The original Batman was pretty, you know, it was alright. I wasn't too keen with Jack Nicholson as the Joker, but I was just like, yeah, it worked. Hold on one second again. This stupid cutscene.
This ain't funny, Doc. Turn around. Slowly. Do you know who I am?
Sorry. I just am sucking fucking. I'm just terrible today. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so you know what? Let's get the RK5 just for safety measures. Anyway, Marvel stuff, in my opinion, movie-wise, pretty damn good. I'll stick with Marvel. I'm not gonna convert to DC, unless Justice League or Wonder Woman somehow magically fix their shit and, you know, organize their writing and actors and all the stuff they need to get done. Then maybe I'll jump on board the DC, you know, thing, or not really bandwagon, I guess. But I will, you know, support DC's movies as much as I can, even if they're a little bad, just because I want DC. DC has a lot of good stories in their comics, a lot of dark stories too. That's the one thing I would say. The comics, DC's comics are bolder. You know, they have darker stories. They deal with more death and violence and stuff. But Marvel's stuff, comics, deal with more realistic issues that more people will have dealt with. You know, like the fear of death, the fear of losing loved ones. You know. And yeah, you know, some, you know, money issues, like for example Spider-Man, especially in Spider-Man 2, he had money issues. He broke through most of the movie, and a lot of his comics, you know, it's him being Spider-Man and, you know, trying to cope with his day job as the photographer for the Daily Bugle. You know what I mean? And so you, Marvel has realistic scenarios and things people deal with, and then DC just has more darker stories, like insanity and death and shit like that.
Can anyone spare some ammo?
I don't like it when they're walking that fast. Anyway, and so comics wise, I like them both. Like, I'm not gonna hate on one just because I'm, you know, a Marvel fanboy or DC fanboy. But Marvel, pretty good when you want a realistic story, or maybe you want a goofy one sometimes. DC is just sort of darker. Some of the stories are, you know, pretty jocular in nature, but I prefer Marvel, honestly. Like, I'm not just saying that because I'm a Marvel fanboy. I'm saying that because personally, the stories and characters, I prefer Marvel. I'm not saying that DC's bad, I'm just saying I prefer it. So movie-wise, Marvel's wanting up DC by a lot, and comics-wise, I think they're equal footing. It's just, you know, personal preference on what you want to read. And so, you know, my personal opinion, Marvel. I'm throwing grenades over there. Hey, boxes here, nice. Alright, box.
Look at you, so beautiful.
Nice.
Must be Russian made like Nikolai.
Okay, I don't know if I have enough for this door. But anyway. So, I mean, yeah, like I'm a nerd. I've grown up with comics. I've grown up with all that type of deal. And honestly, I do, on a side note with the Star Wars, I do honestly like the comics and book and expanded universe of Star Wars. I love it. Anyway, I was digressing, sorry. So, overall, Marvel and DC, really good. I mean, there's other comics out there and stuff like that. But, let me tell you, I just love them both. Okay, I read both types of comics. Or both, yeah, both comics. People, stuff. But I will tell you, people ask, well, if you're blind, how do you read comics? Well, okay, there's a couple ways you can do that. One is through YouTube. Because, you know, there's a comic story and a comics explained, and they read the comics and explain the stories and stuff like that as best they can with different voices and whatever. Well, comic story does. Comics explained, he just explains a lot of stuff about it. But
Taste death, hell pigs!
But anyway, you know, primarily that's how I listen to it, and so I'm sure there's other ways like Braille and audio format, but personally I haven't done too much research into it. So, you know. But anyway, like, I mean, yeah, that's my personal thoughts on like the Marvel and DC crap. Like, it's not crap, but
I feel my body throbbing with strength.
But yeah, overall, I feel like both comic developers are good. All the movies are, you know, Marvel pretty good. DC, they're good, but I wouldn't watch them again. Like, just one viewing is enough for me personally. So, yeah, there's that.
Die, hellspawn, die!
Come on, reload faster. This dredge is OP, dude. I need to switch out this RK5 though, because this burst's gonna get me killed.
I think important goods should be free, no?
Nice, got a little brekkie here. Some brekkie action.
Only fool would drink such storage.
Ow. So, yeah. Anyway, I think what I'll do is just mute my mic because I got really not much to say left on the whole comics thing. So, I'll just play the game and, you know, keep recording, and when I die, I die. Hope you guys enjoy the commentary. If you guys enjoy the content, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'll talk to you guys later. And don't forget the live stream at the time of recording this, 10:55. So I'm gonna start it at about 4:30 my time. So yeah, when this goes live, I'll put a comment and I'll pin it to the top of the comments so that you guys will see what time this actually was completely uploaded. So that way you guys can coordinate your times if you guys want to hop in the stream. Yeah, and when the stream goes live, don't forget to share it out to people, you know. And my phone's blown up. Why is my phone blown up? I'll check in a second. Hope you guys enjoy the stuff, the content. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Talk to you guys later. See you in the stream. Bye.
Nikolai just wants to buy basic essentials. I neither care for nor understand capitalism. Insta-kill! You see what happened to me? There were thousands!